In Winnipeg's most crime-plagued areas, residents in Point Douglas say having eyes in the sky in their community is already cutting petty theft and violence. What began with one or two homeowners setting up cameras on their property is growing into a major movement to take back the neighborhood. But as always, not everyone's on board. Here's Global's Lorraine Nickel.
We don't have to be victims anymore.
These signs are popping up everywhere in this troubled North End neighborhood. Crimes are being caught on camera by residents who have had enough.
We have managed to shut down so many bad houses in our neighborhood.
But not everyone likes being watched. A camera mounted on Peter Toth's home caught someone breaking his window. Toth says it's in retaliation for his anti-crime campaign.
We expected at some point that the drug dealers would retaliate, and that's what's happening right now. But they're fools because they're being caught on camera.
Heather Getty has now put up 4 cameras on her home, and she's not alone. Over a dozen residents are also watching their neighborhoods 24/7.
It has flushed the drug dealers out of our community.
If we want to change our neighborhood, we have to help the police.
I like to see residents take control of their neighborhoods and tell us, the police, what we can do to help them, and that makes it easier for us.
Since cameras became the eyes of Point Douglas, crime has decreased by 70%, shutting down over 30 crack houses. The fight continues as 4 just opened last week.
It's nobody's business who comes into my house, you know what I mean?
But majority of residents feel safer and like the added protection.
In trouble spots in this neighborhood, it's made a difference.
When it caught that person who beat the cab driver, I mean, if it wasn't for that camera, he could do it to somebody else. This video helped police arrest a 28-year-old man in connection with the robbery of a taxi driver. In January, cameras caught someone starting a house fire on Austin Street.
And if we, the poorest community in the country, can do it, so can others.
Now other North End communities are taking steps to protect their neighborhoods too by taking ideas from Point Douglas. Lorraine Nickel, Global News.
Point Douglas is the first Winnipeg community to encourage residents to mount cameras on their homes. It costs each homeowner about $5,000 for 4 cameras. A Winnipeg woman who spent 4 days